Hey guys, it's Sophie, and today I'm going to show you how I usually set up my bullet journal for the new month. And so I think before anything else, it's important to first establish how I personally use my bullet journal. A regular monthly layout for me consists of the title page, an overview of the month, my monthly goals, and a day-to-day list of the things I need to accomplish. Sometimes, if I feel up to it, I add additional spreads depending on what I'm doing that month. So for example, I have this memory spread from my last few months of senior year, and I also have a bunch of these travel spreads from over the summer. The first thing I always do when I set up my spread is get into the mood, and for that I listen to lo-fi music on Spotify or sometimes just watch YouTube videos. The next thing I do is find inspiration for the theme of the month. I have a whole board on Pinterest for Bujo Inspo, and I'll leave the link for that down below. This month was back to school month, so I wanted to incorporate my school colors, which are blue and white, and some extra tans and browns because I felt like those went well together. All of the pictures I used were pictures that I took during my Europe trip, but it's not always like this though. Sometimes I just compile a bunch of pictures that I found online. For my cover page, I decided on this picture of the church in my campus, as well as some wax paper and brown paper for some added texture. The next spread was my monthly overview. For my journal, I usually use a measurement of 3x3 grid blocks. In the bottom, I usually put a list of my monthly goals, but I knew that I wanted to make it a separate page at the end of my August spread, so I just added this picture and some extra little things. I'm not the best at doodling or drawing, so a lot of my monthly spreads are very collagey and scrapbooky, which is fine because I think it looks just as good. The next thing I needed to lay out was my weekly spread. This part's really simple. I just write down the date of the month as well as the day. In some of my spreads, I usually just write the number or the day, but I felt like writing both for August just to try something new. This part's just a matter of figuring out which spacing works best for you. I have a couple of spreads that are a lot more spacious and spread out because I knew I had a lot to do during that particular month. I made sure to leave out some spaces for little collages and things just to add a little something to the spread. Now on to my extra spread. This is my back to school page. I didn't really have a clear idea of what I wanted this page to look like. I just wrote some goals that I had for myself going into the school year, as well as this little section for some tips that I could later on compile. This is me just filling out my bullet journal with some things that I already had planned for the month. I also tried to plot in the holidays and little parties that I was gonna go to because I'm a college girl. Wow. Overall, I'm pretty fine with the spread. I could have done a little better, but you know what? It's fine. Not everything is gonna be as pretty or as perfect as you make it out to be, but that just gives you a lot more motivation to make it better for the next month. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys real soon with another video, and goodbye.